This is the story of how I nearly got kidnapped after I got into a random man's car. Sounds dumb, I know, and it was. This happened last year when I was 16. It was after school on a Friday. I had a horrible day, my head was pounding and my phone was on 2%. I was meant to meet my friend at Costco in town, but I didn't know the route from where I was. Normally I would just use maps or text her, but my data was acting up and the screen kept freezing. So I'm standing at this random bus stop near Sainsbury's trying to get some signal, and this black car pulled up next to the curb. Guy in the driver's seat leans over and goes, "You alright? You lost?" He looked normal, like generally, probably early 30s, wore clean clothes and had a decent haircut. Didn't look dodgy, he wasn't giving off a creepy old man vibe, more like someone's older brother. I told him I was just trying to get to the high street and my phone was dying, and he goes, "I'm heading that way, jump in, I'll give you a lift, it's on my route." I should have said no, I knew I should have, but I was tired, flustered, late, and in my head I thought, it's daylight, there's people around, he seems fine. It's just a quick lift. So I got in the car. At first, it was chill. He asked me what school I go to if I'm from the area, just basic small talk. But then I realised he never actually asked where I'm needing to be dropped off. I told him I was going to Costco, but he didn't ask which one or even what road. He just started driving, not towards town either. He turned off onto some weird back road behind the retail park. I said, "Isn't it the other way?" And he goes, "Yeah, I just need to pick something up first. Won't take long." My stomach dropped. Something about his tone changed, not aggressive, but just off. We pulled into this narrow alley behind some industrial estate, completely empty, just bins and litter. He parks up next to this skip and just sits there. I go, "What are we doing?" And he turns and says, "Do you ever bunk off school?" I went quiet, then I said, "Sometimes my uncle's in the police though, so I can't really get away with it." Massive lie, my uncle works in a garden centre. He stares at me for a few seconds, then slowly reaches down to his seat and pulls out of something metal. Could have been a scanner or a tire iron. I honestly didn't care what it was. I shoved the door open and ran, didn't say anything, didn't even look back. I just ran down the alley, nearly twisted my ankle over a curb, sprinted straight into a Greg's on the corner and shouted, "Please help me, someone just tried to grab me in." The person went silent. One of the women behind the counter rushed over and locked the door. Some guy was ready calling 999. I was shaking so bad I couldn't even speak properly. The police came maybe 10 minutes later. By then, the guy and the car were long gone. I gave him a description of the man. I couldn't remember the plate. I was too panicked to even look. They took my statement and they said they would look into it, but I never heard anything back. I told my mum everything. She was fuming, obviously, but mostly terrified. I didn't get grounded, but she did install some tracking apps on my phone after that and made me promise I would never accept this from anyone again, even if they looked normal. Because that was the worst part. He looked completely normal. No red flags at first, no weirdness, just a calm voice and a clean car. But predators don't come with warning signs. They know how to act. And the fact that he didn't chase after me when I ran still scares me. He just let me go, like he had done it before. Like, it wasn't new to him.